Well, last week it was National Girls and Women in Sports Day, and frankly, it's one of my favorite days because it allows us to kind of pause and reflect and think about the impact that sports has brought to all of us, not just women, but also men across the country. And so with Title IX already in the books and opening up all kinds of doors, we actually took a couple of different stops across all our Big Ten campuses to get the perspective of some of our athletes and what sports has done for them.
Dear basketball.
Dear soccer.
Dear lacrosse.
Dear field hockey. Tennis.
Rowing.
Gymnastics.
Track and field.
Volleyball.
Swim and dive. Golf.
Dear softball.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for providing me a family on and off the field. Thank you for showing me that I'm stronger than I think I am.
Thank you for teaching me how to be a leader.
Thank you for picking me up after being knocked down and being able to handle adversity in many different ways.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity.
Thank you for allowing me to compete at the highest level possible.
Thank you for giving me a sisterhood that'll last my lifetime.
Thank you for showing me I can do anything I put my mind to. Thank you for the great days and everything in between.
Being a woman in sport has taught me that hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard.
Being a woman in sports has given me an opportunity to be a leader.
Being a woman in sports makes me feel strong. Being a woman in sports makes me indestructible.
I am proud.
I am proud.
I am proud.
I am proud. I am proud to be a woman in sports.
I'm proud to be a woman in sports.
Being a woman in sports means the world to me because I recognize the privilege I have compared to so many females who have come before me who never had the opportunity to showcase their strength, competitiveness, creativity, and passion through sports. I feel very fortunate to continue blazing the trail, but more so leave a legacy and be a role model.
Sports have been an avenue for me to express myself in a way that I wouldn't get to otherwise. I get to show the competitive and intense side of my personality that isn't always accepted in other environments.
Being a woman in sports means that I have proved thousands of people wrong,
while also inspiring younger girls to chase their dreams at being a potential student athlete in the future.
Being a female student athlete means to remain strong, confident, and persistent in all aspects of life.
Being a woman in sports means showing up every single day and committing to working just as hard.
Just amazing. She defends her title in fabulous fashion.
Having just as much fun and competing just as strongly as a male can.
I think the fact that we're able to be so strong and to push through whatever obstacles we may face in order to achieve our goals, I think that makes us pretty strong and pretty awesome.
I love that, and really well done by our crew to kind of put that feature together. Well, from Tyra Buss's perspective, what has sports brought you?
You know, for me, sports has always been such a big part of my life, and especially basketball. It's just taught me so much, and, you know, just the strength and the confidence and the character that I've gained through playing the game that I love. It truly is something special, and I'm forever grateful to be able to have had that opportunity and to be a role model for the younger generation. I think that's really important, and to be able to showcase not only my athletic ability, but it goes way beyond that, and just the things I've been taught, you know, that translate into the real life world. It's really meant a lot.
For me, you know, and playing a couple sports in college and basketball and soccer at Northwestern, you know, what I think is great, and you're too young to appreciate this, but I couldn't watch really a lot of women's sports on TV. So a lot of my role models growing up had to be male role models because that's all I saw on TV. And now with Title IX and the impact, look at this, you have little girls now who are filling these arenas and these different sports venues, and now they can look up to a Tyra Buss or different athletes or Megan Gustafson and say, that's my hero. And I know you're too humble to talk about this, so I'll talk about it for you. But one of my favorite things in actually covering you at Indiana was some of the stories that some of the support staff would tell about you, and how you would spend minutes, if not hours, signing autographs for some of those little kids that would wait to be dying to get a picture or a photo or an autograph from Tyra Buss. And I just thought that was awesome that you would take the time to do that.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I love the most, is being able to spend that time, you know, on the court after a win or even a loss. They just make you feel so good, and for them to say that they look up to you and you're a role model to them, and it kind of just says something about you in general. And so I just always think about it, put in perspective how I would feel if, you know, the player I looked up to, you know, if they were a role model to me, how I would want them to act. And so that's how, you know, I kind of put that in perspective, and I would want to, you know, treat it the same way.
I just have one favor. While we go to break, could you just sign this for me? And